Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today is episode 59 on the Hermitcraft server. I'm very happy to see you. You know, we're back on here playing the old survival Minecraft type thing, and yes, we are over at the fishing town. This place is looking great, but we aren't actually going to be working over here, and that is because we've been working on some of these projects over the past 3 or 4 episodes now, and I concluded that it was getting just a little bit boring, you know. I like to change things up, I like to do various bits and bobs, and although I was very much enjoying doing the whole building thing, you know, trying new things, I thought we would head back over to the more technical side of Minecraft in today's episode, and for that reason, we're going to be heading back over to the jungle base. But before we begin, I just wanted to showcase something that my friend worked on. Basically, he has never played Minecraft before, and I was like, well, you can log in using my account and build something. Obviously, he was there next to me just to stop him from building something rude, because that's what people generally do when they first get hold of Minecraft. But yes, this is my friend Josh's first ever build in Minecraft, so it's interesting to say the least. So we've got some stone bricks going on, Josh's hole, and then some stairs going down, and this is it. You know what, you have to admit, compared to my first ever build in Minecraft, which was a dirt hut, this is pretty impressive. We have got a nice wooden trim going round with half slabs on the floor. He's utilising my favourite building blocks. Yep, and then over here, this is the bedroom. He's gone for a bit of an open plan look, as you can quite clearly see. But yes, this is the bedroom. You can sleep here, nice and easy. And then round here, it's just a nice, spacious, minimal build. And then his plan is he was going to make a little pond down at the bottom, or a swimming pool. And as you can see, something very peculiar happened with his water stream, so we don't really know what happened there. But yes, that is Josh's hole, the first build by Josh. And, well, you have to admit, it doesn't look too bad, does it? Now, to those of you who are new to my channel, this is my main base. I mean, if you've subscribed in the past 4 episodes, then you will never have seen this thing. So this is what I've been working on for the past 50 or so episodes, and I have a massive soft spot for this place. I mean, we've got all the technical builds, we've got these giant mob spawners, tons of farms dotted about, and in today's episode, we are going to be adding to that number of farms because we're going to be working on a pumpkin and melon farm, or at least 2 separate farms. Now we are going to be doing vertical designs, so that means we're going to be left with fairly large pillars going up into the sky, and I was considering building one over here and one over here, and then we could have some kind of water stream that will carry the melons and pumpkins down into my main storage area. Now what I'm going to have to do is gather up all of the materials for this build, because it is going to require quite a lot of them, and then I will catch you guys in a little bit. Resources have now been gathered. As you can see in my inventory, I have got a metric butt ton of stuff, so that's always good. And also, I have placed down 2 templates. Now, it's not a lot, okay? I haven't made much progress in this jump cut, but I just wanted to run you through my ideas. Basically, I feel like these two are a little bit too close together. I'll probably push this back a little bit, but my idea is that you'll have one tower up like this and one tower next to it. One of them will be melons and one of them will be pumpkins, and it should look good, especially from the other side of town. You'll just see these 2 things poking up in the distance. So like I say, I am now going to get to work on it. Hopefully I can get it all done nice and quickly. It shouldn't be too difficult, but first off I have to go off and get some melons and pumpkins, because I don't have any of the seeds for those. What a thing to forget. And there we go, the first tower is now complete. It's 5 minutes into the episode and we have already done that. That feels pretty good, doesn't it? So there it is. Oh, it's so boring looking. I know I mentioned this in the past thing, but it's got considerably more boring now that it's bigger. I would have thought like adding those extra pistons in along that side and doing the full sort of 360 would make it look a little bit more interesting, but no. No, it still looks pretty horrid. So we are going to have to do a bit of a spruce up job. We're going to have to do some decorating. I don't know, I'll probably end up going for something a little bit like this one. Just give it an outer casing. Who knows what I can do? We haven't got onto that just yet because we have still got to do the second tower. And I thought instead of doing the standard jump cut type thing that I just did there, I thought I would do a time-lapse instead, just because that's a lot more fun. I'll do a third-person time-lapse because you guys absolutely loved that. I experimented with those about 2 episodes ago and they went down incredibly well, so let's start the third person time lapse. I gotta say guys, I am in a bit of a sticky wicket right now. I really am. And for those of you who don't know, that is British for not in a very good situation. I'm having a right old time trying to do this. I have no idea. I've tweeted out a picture of it. I did mention that I was going to have trouble decorating these, but I'm having a lot more trouble than I imagined. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the decorating stage of things for just a little while, okay? Just a little bit. It's been a day since my last cut. I've actually taken a break. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do the usual bone mealing around them, just trying to make them sort of get into the environment a little bit more, because if they do just stand up on top of normal ground, doesn't look quite right. They look sort of very tall and just very out in the open. As soon as you start putting things around them, generally it tones it down a little bit. But while I'm doing all of this, I thought I would have a really quick chat to you about a few of the things that are on my mind. It feels like it's been ages since I did one of these. I know I tend to do at least one little chat every episode, but because of the style of Let's Play that I do, I never really get a chance to just sit down, relax, and have a chat to you. So what I thought I'd talk about is the fact that I plan on doing one more redstone video a week. I used to upload 3 redstone videos a week, and recently, for some bizarre reason, I dropped that down to 2, and I was thinking the other day, like, why on earth did I do that? Because obviously I love recording redstone videos. It's like one of the main reasons that I started YouTube. In fact, it was the reason that I started YouTube. I wanted to make redstone videos. It was as simple as that. And for some reason, I just decided to just stop uploading so many of them, and I can't imagine why that was. So I am going to make a push. I am going to make a push to upload 3 redstone videos a week. Now, that won't be starting this week. It will hopefully, if I get my act together, I will be uploading 3 redstone videos the week following this one. So you have that one to look forward to for all of those of you who watch my redstone videos. I know there's a few of you out there who only watch my Hermitcraft videos. That is absolutely fine. I'm not going to judge anyone for that, am I? I'm not that sort of sinister. But I know there are some of you who are also watching this who do enjoy watching my redstone videos, which is great. That really is. And I think I might have overkilled a little bit on the trees there. Yeah, because there are no trees around here, and then suddenly just trees everywhere. Oh, I can't even plant trees right anymore. What is wrong with me? But like I say, I don't really know about this design. It's really weird. It's because they're so close together, I don't really know what to say. I can't really do anything about it. I'm almost considering taking it down and putting it underground. That's a potential option. Maybe? I have no idea. Like I say, I tweeted out on Twitter, and even the people of Twitter, some people came up with some awesome suggestions, but they just wouldn't fly in this environment. Yeah, it's really making my head hurt just thinking about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at it from a step back and see if it's blended it in a little bit more. Hopefully it has, but I have a feeling that just bombarding trees around it has made it look worse. Yes, now I've made it actually look worse. Oh, I'm going to have to take a moment. All of that ugliness, the wiring stuff, has now been covered up, and I have some really great news for you, is that it has actually begun producing melons. You can see, that one just sort of fell upwards. I don't know what just happened there. But yes, there are some melons and a few pumpkins, at least there was last time I checked. But yes, they are actually producing fruit, or vegetables. I can never remember if a melon and a pumpkin are vegetable. I don't even know. I'm not going to get into that, because what we have to do now is we have to connect these things up to my storage system. We're going to run hopper lines from each one of these towers down into the storage system, so we can have a nice centralized area in which all of these drops will go to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to crack straight on with this, not do any progress updates or anything. I'm just going to say I'm going to do it now, and then hopefully in a couple of seconds time it'll all be done and dusted. That is all completely complete. The melon farm and the pumpkin farm are now done. Finito, project over, and that feels pretty good. I just thought I would take you around the back here to take a look at some of the things that are going on out here, and I wonder why my base is laggy. And obviously this is not the cause of it, all of these hundreds of hoppers going around. This is the one for the melons, I think. Oh no, that's the one for the melons going along the top there, and then the one for the pumpkins goes off like this. But really, I do actually have a lot of stuff in my base, and King Daddy D-Mac just tried to take a look at my fishing town, and his Minecraft just completely lagged out, just like mine was doing. So it shows it's not just me. I think it might be something to do with my base, maybe my item frames, my mob farm, I don't know. But anyway, what we are going to be doing now is a bunch of odd jobs. First off, we are going to be heading back over to the old hermit town, because it turns out my old house has actually been burnt down a little bit, which is a bit of a shame, so I thought we would head over there and quickly fix that up. This build really did take quite a beating, which is an absolute shame because I love this little house. I don't know why, I've started to build it wrong. Just completely ignore the fact that it is slightly lopsided, but I really do love this little place. It looks like a little nice British cottage that I've got in the hermit town. I think I built this in around about episode 25, so a very long time ago, but you know what, I've still got a bit of a soft spot for it. It's a lovely little place, and it's got so many like nice old things in it. For example, it's still got the chest in there from Zombie Cleo, from when I built her like night door that went horribly wrong. It was like the first project that I did from the old redstone consultancy that you can see over there. Basically, it is full of memories, because if you think about it, like I still think of myself as the new guy on this server. I was not an original hermit, okay? I was actually one of the new hermits that was introduced when Hermitcraft 2.0 rolled out in around about April. So it has been about 8 months now. So that really is, I'm one of the old guys, and it just doesn't feel like it. I feel like I'm still new. I still feel bad, like, I don't know. It's strange. It really is. But I am totally at home on the Hermitcraft server. A lot of people have been asking me recently, yo, Mumbo, you should do a survival single player let's play. And I often just turn around and go, why? Why would I need to do that? I mean, I'm having a right old time on the Hermitcraft server right now. And to do a single player let's play, I think would really kind of detract from this series. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my old fashioned ways. But I feel like when you commit to a let's play, you should just commit to it and crack on. And I feel like if I started doing single player, I might end up reducing the amount of time I spend on Hermitcraft, which is exactly what I don't want to do. Also, as you know, as I complain about this very often, you're all sick and tired of this, is the fact that I don't actually have a lot of time myself. I am a full-time college student, and that means that I'm not like the other full-time YouTubers that are on here. A lot of the YouTubers on here are in fact full-time. For example, Exuma, can't think of anyone else off the top of my head that is full-time, but I know, well, obviously Corrales is full-time. You know, all those guys, they can spend hours upon hours a day making Minecraft videos, whereas I, on the other hand, have to go to college and do maths and physics. Oh, just don't. My exams are actually approaching quite soon, which is a little bit worrying. So if you do see a dip in the amount of content, it's not me dropping off from YouTube. It is me dropping off from the face of the earth while I bury myself in books. Because I really am going to have to work hard this year. This is my A-level year. And I just wanted to make that clear. It's not me complaining. I am absolutely loving doing YouTube. I seriously am. I've never been happier on YouTube right now. It is so much fun. I'm getting so many positive comments, likes. The likes are really flowing in. Favorites, just loads of appreciation. And there are no complaints on my end. I just wanted to make you aware that basically I am trying my hardest right now. I really am going for it. And try my best to complete projects in these Hermitcraft episodes. You will have noticed that in the past few episodes, I have been trying to do quite a lot of stuff. And in this one as well, I have tried my hardest to do quite a bit in this one. You know, we built the 2 pumpkin farms, and we did all of the wiring and all of the pipeline stuff, and we've still got some more things to do. I mean, we're only probably about 15 minutes in, so you've got plenty to look forward to, but I just thought I would do this quick little bit on camera. I don't know why. I've been feeling in an on-camera mood recently, just feeling like doing some occasional bits and bobs on camera, so I hope that you don't mind them. If you do want to see a little bit more on-camera stuff, then please do let me know. If you don't want to see it, then also please let me know. If you really hate it, then just go, nope, I refuse to watch your Hermitcraft episodes if it has a ton of if it has a ton of on-camera stuff in it. I will completely understand, because I myself much prefer people to make loads of progress than to just wither on. But hopefully some of you do enjoy this little bit of chatting that I'm doing right here. Anyway, back onto the progress stuff, because we have completed the house, and may I just say, it is looking sweet as ever. The next thing that we're going to be working on in today's episode is, let's have a guess. it is a piston door. Yeah, it's been a while since I did any kind of piston door in Survival Minecraft, and in this one we're going to be making a 4x3 gravity door. That's one that uses gravel, sand, red sand, or whatever to create a door that rises out of the ground and then falls back in for the opening. So it works quite nicely, and it looks very good. If you haven't seen these before, then this will be new to you, and you should really like them, because I really like them. I think they work nicely. Now, the one that I am using in today's episode is actually a video by myself. I'll put a link to that in the description, because it's one of my favourite videos that I've ever done. I don't know why. I really like the design. The design is very compact, infinitely expandable, and also fairly cheap as well, so that's always a bonus. But also, I just sound really happy. I watched it back today and I was like, why don't I sound this happy all the time? But anyway, I'm going to get to work on building this one, and we shall see what it looks like once it's all done. Don't listen to anything that I just said in that little part there, because unfortunately, that little design that I was going on so much about, saying how much I absolutely loved it, didn't actually work. So that meant that I had to do some fandangled redesigning, and everything got a lot less compact. Now apparently it still works in a few directions, but clearly we weren't playing in those directions. It's as simple as that. But anyway, I have now got one that works after much work on redesigning it. As you can see, all of our pistons extend, we get our 3 high wall, and then when we flick this lever once again, all of the gravel falls down, and we have got ourselves an open door. So that is working absolutely fine. Now all I have to do is the decorating, fill in this floor here, and put the input in a decent place, because let's be honest, we don't want it out there. All of that is done. All of it is done. We have got buttons instead of levers now. So as you can see, when we hit this button here, it all opens up. It's a little bit annoying that it has that bump where it goes and then comes back down, but there's really nothing I can do about that. If I don't have that in there, then actually the gravel seems to skip below the pistons. I don't understand how it does it, so that's just Minecraft for you. But as you can see, when we hit the button on this side as well, it goes upwards nice and quickly. So yeah, I am very happy with this door. I don't know if I'm going to keep these in place, just so that you know. That was just a temporary quick thing that I thought looked quite nice, and the idea of it is quite good, but I highly doubt I will stick with these stone half slabs here, because I don't think they really go with anything else that we have going on, apart from maybe our toll booth. But unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I have run out of time today. It is now 1:15 in the morning. I never record to this late, but I hope that you did enjoy this video. It's been a little bit more of a chatty one. We've still got plenty of things done, in my opinion anyway, but it has been a little bit more of a talky one. So if you do enjoy those kind of things, then please let me know. If you don't want the chatty stuff, you just want progress, then also let me know down in the comment section. But anyway, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.